Today we are going to discuss the uses of HTML tables. As in the last lecture, we have discussed how to insert a table into the web page. Okay, let's see what are the uses of HTML table. First one is represent data in tabular format, right? Actually, when we are inserting a table into the web page, so we have discussed how to represent data or how to display data as a table, right? So the second one is create web page layout, or we call a web page structure. So we can create a web page structure using tables. So the next one is we can align elements in a form by using the tables, right? So actually after discussing creating forms, right? So we can do that one. So today I'm going to discuss the second one, right? So how to use table uh, for creating a page structure or page layout, right? So I'll explain this one to the example, right? So this is one example, right? So this is a web page uh, for the Faculty of Arts. So in here I have used a table for web page layout, right? So this is table, right? So let's see how can we create this, right? So before that I'll sketch this one. So this is something like this, right? So here in here you have seen a table something like this, two rows, two columns, and the width of the first column is say 20% from the entire table width, right? So in the height of the first row is say 20% of the entire height, right? So this is the table that we want, right? So let's see how can we create this table, right? So here 20% occupied from entire table, right? I'm talking about this width, and here 20% from entire height, right? Okay, so once if you assign 20, the rest that is 80% allocate for this particular cell, right? So let's see how can we create this kind of table, all right? Okay, so I'll open Notepad and then I minimize this all those windows, right? And then I open my Notepad application, right? So I quickly create the basic structure of the web page, right? And then this is head section. So this is closing head section, and this is title. So as a title, say Faculty of Arts. Actually, I'm going to create a web page for arts faculty, right? Title. So this is the body section, right? This is closing of the body section, right? Okay. Now I'm going to create a table, all right? Table border. Say I set one as a border before that. So in here, actually I need say in terms of width, I need say 90% of occupied from the entire web page. In height, I want to say set 80% from the height of the web page, right? So that's the space occupied by the table, right? So once if you take this web page, so in here this table occupied say 100% from the entire web page, 100%. But in my case, I set 80% from the height and 90% from the width. Right. So I'll explain that one to the example as well. So this is closing tab, and This is first row. In my table, I'm going to have a table with two rows and two columns. That is here four cells, two rows and two columns. This is first row. This is closing of first row. This is first cell of the first row. All right. This is closing. All right. Okay. Here I copied it, and this is second row. This is closing of the second row. All right. This is first cell of the second row. All right. So in your case, you can type this like this, right? So I would say 1, 2. So this is first row, first column. So here, well, I said for this first cell, right? Second cell. This is third cell. This is fourth cell. And I save this. File, save as, and then here I have already created this. So I have create folder called day 6. So in here I save this file as a arts faculty.html. Okay, now I open that web page. Okay, this is that web page, right? So now you can see this table, right? Now this is my table, right? So now I'm going to set the size of the table, right? Then in table tag I set width of the table as a, say, 90% from entire web page, 90% from entire web page. Then I save this, right? Then I refresh the web page, right? This is the 90% from entire web page in terms of width, right? So if you want, you can set the height, right? Say I set height is 80% from entire web page height, right? Okay, right? So it's better to align this table into the center, alignment center. Okay, now I center my table, right? Okay, now what I want to do, so in here I want to set the width and height of this cell number 1, right? So width of this cell, say 20% of from the entire width of the table, and the height of the table is also 20% of out of the height of the entire table, right? So let's see how can we set those settings, right? So now I am going to set width and height of cell number 1. Now say I say width of the first cell, say 20% from entire table. So this is from entire table, 20%, right? Say 20 is not enough. If you want, you can set 25, right? Say height. So here, height of the entire height of the cell from the entire table, say GST height is say 20%. Alright. Okay. Now it's okay. If it is not enough, so you can say 25. Okay. Now this is height of the first cell, height of the first cell, width of the first cell, sorry, width of the first cell and height of the first cell. So this is out of the entire table, alright? Actually this is relative, because so one when you decrease or when you resize the web page, right? So this height and width is change, right? Now you can see now here I increase the width. All right, so they have 25% from entire width. Right, so if it is not if it is too large, then you can say 20. Likewise, you can adjust this, right? And adjust, right? Say take say 15. Okay. Likewise, you can resize. Okay, now what I want to insert image for this cell, and then I want to put two headings for this cell, and then some bullet points or some points in here as well, and I want to insert image into this cell, right? So you know how to do those things, right? Okay, first of all I'm going to insert image. So this is my table, right? So this is my table, this is my web page. So in here I have a folder called images. In here I have a logo.png, the image called logo.png. So I want to insert that logo into cell number 1, right? So therefore in here I use the img tag, image tag. Alright, my image is within the images folder, images slash logo.png, because in here my image is located in images folder, and the image name is logo, and the file extension is png. So in here logo.png, and save this. I open the web page and refresh. Now I have already entered the logo, right? And then for cell number 2 I want to insert, say I want to insert a heading, say heading 1 h1, say so I use the lowercase characters, okay, h1, and then here say faculty of arts. So that is heading 1, right? So now you know how to do this, right? So then say h2 is a University of Virginia, and then I quickly do these things, h2, right? Okay, then you can refresh this. Okay, now I want to set color for this Faculty of Arts and University of Virginia. I want to change this font formatting, right? So I use font type, say font, say color. So I use this kind of color. So I take this from the color code. Okay, then I take this one from the color code, right? And then I use the same tag for here, and then I take another color from the color code. So this is another color code. So I upload the link of the color code, so you can download that link, and then you can use this HTML color code, or just you can search the Google, say HTML color codes. All right. So right here you can select this, and then so if you want this color, you can take this color code, right? So something like that, color picker. This is called color picker, right? So here when you select this, here you can have this color code, right? Likewise, you can search the internet and then find the color code. So if you want, I here the URL is www.htmlcolorcodes.com, right? So here you can easily find this color codes, right? So this is the color code that we have to use in HTML web page, right? Okay, then I refresh this. So before that I want to save this. Then here I close the font tag. Also I want to close the font tag. Then I save this. This is my web page here. Actually, what I want to do in here for the background, I want to set the color, say blue, right? Again, I can take that color from this color code, right? So a color something like this, right? So for the background, I want to set color say blue. So background of first row. Background, I want to set that blue color background of the first row. So this is first row. So therefore I say background color attribute is bg color, and then I can set the color. Okay, save this. Okay, now let's see. So this is the white color, this is the yellow color, and then the blue for the background of the first row. Right here, now you can insert another image, and then here you can list list of the faculty or departments, right? Something like that, right? So I quickly do that, right? Here, here I want to insert another image, right? So the image is there, right? My case is images, right? So I select one image from here, arts1.jpg. Now I want to insert image into the cell number 4, right? So images slash arts 1.jpg, save, and then I take the page refresh, right? Now, okay, here you can insert a list of departments. That is cell number 3. Yep. Right. So as a heading say H3, you can use say departments, and then H, close the H3, and then you can use the departments, say education, likewise, right? Department of Education, Department of say Fine Arts, something like that. Quickly insert, I quickly insert that list of department, something like that. Education. So here, if you want, you can say Department of Education, Department of Education, Department of Economics, something like that. So if you want, you can use the font formatting for this list as well, like this. Actually, here we can align this list in top, right? So so far we have used the alignment in what you call that horizontal direction. If you want, you can align this kind of list in vertical direction. In vertical, you can say top, middle, and bottom. All right. So there is an attribute called V align. V align, vertical alignment. Uh, Vertical alignment, right? So earlier, actually, if you say align, that is horizontal alignment. But in here, vertically, we can align into top. All right, something like that. All right. Here also you can set blue color, the same color. All right. So if you want, you can set this color for uh, background of the table. Right. So here we can set this color for background of the table. All right. Something like that. That's all. Okay. Now you know how to in here. If you want, you can use different font color for these departments, because now background color is blue. Also, you can use this yellow, something like that, or uh, color something like this, not exact yellow, right? For these fonts, right? So you can use say font formatting, say font and then color is this, right? Now you know how to use this font formatting, and then here you can pause the font type, pause the font formatting, right? Something like this, right? It's not shine, so you can use the color something like this, right? So you can change this, right? You can adjust these colors and then set the most appropriate one like that, right? Or you can set different background color, right? So that's up to you. Okay, now this is the one of the users tables, right? So that's another users called frame, right? In frames you can use tables, right? So we have this, we are going to discuss that one in next at the next lecture, right? Okay, so you can try with this, right? uh, okay, if you have any doubts regarding these things, you can uh, ask through the messages or emails. Okay, thank you very much.